Hello, welcome to Pecan Corner. I'm Tina, and today I'm going to use my new meat cuber tenderizer that Paul got me for Christmas to tenderize a pork loin and put in the freezer. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, yep, I was so excited. We love doing things with tenderized meat, but it costs a lot. I paid $1.89 a pound for this half a pork loin, but I saw the other day at the same store that I bought it at, tenderized boneless pork chops are $3.99 a pound. So whether it's beef or pork, it's going to cost a couple extra dollars a pound to get it already tenderized. And I have to admit, I am too lazy to do it the old-fashioned way. I do have a pounder, but I'm a little bit too lazy to do that myself. So I'm going to slice this up, and then we're going to use this. Now the instructions for my I'm trying to see what the brand name is. It's Sportsman series is the brand. It says prepares meat up to 1/2 inch thick, and that's all that will go through there. So I have to be careful that I only cut it into slices that are 1/2 inch thick, which is not very hard to do. Just take it off a little at a time here. I did the same thing with a boneless, I think it was an arm roast, and put up some to make chicken fried steak with, or to make my West Texas baked steak with. If you cut it too thick, it won't fit through the little aperture, and so it kind of beats it up. So the other nice thing about using this is it helps you portion your meat better. So you're getting things pretty precise. I'm going to go ahead and slice all this up, and then I will be back when I get ready to start on my other part of it. I forgot to mention, if you prefer, you can take the fat cap off of it before you start and trim all the fat off of your meat before you start cutting onto it. I did with my beef. I did take all of the fat off of it. The pork, I'm going to be a little bit more generous because pork fat is really flavorful in the ways that we're going to use this. I'll be frying most of this. You can use this kind of pork in anything that you might have used veal in. We use veal. I don't think I've ever eaten veal in my entire life. But any of the recipes, scallopini or whatever I said earlier, this will work. Or a schnitzel. This will make great schnitzel. Fry it up, and I didn't realize that Wiener Schnitzel is actually it's actually pork cooked kind of like a chicken fried steak. It tenderized, thin, battered, and fried, and then served with a creamy gravy. So there's another bit here. I'm going to cut this part off. I'll save this bit and throw it in some pork fried rice in a couple of days. Okay, let's see. We got that all trimmed good. Okay, there we go. All right, now I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, one of the things that I like really well about this particular tenderizer, this Sportsman one, is that it's so easy to attach, and it is a thickness that attaches right to my cutting board. We have a pasta machine that I have to set another thing under it to protect the counter, but to also make it thick enough that it'll catch. This it comes with a little guard to protect your cabinet, but the other piece of it is It's ambidextrous just by design. If I were right-handed and wanted to turn it with the right hand, I would attach it to the right side of my island here. Since I'm left-handed, I'm going to attach it to the left side, and it just goes on real easy. The only thing I have to take apart after I clean this and put it up is the handle. There's a little a very simple screw that, there we go, and it's nice and tight. The handle just unscrews and comes right off, and then goes right back on. Let me show you real quick so that I can put it right back in the box. See there? That's all there is to it, and the handle's easy. The screw is easy to hold. It's not one of those dinky little things that's difficult for me. It's easy to tighten. And there we go. We're ready to go. It also comes with a guard that fits right over it. Let me show you up close real quick. Okay, as you can see, these are a hard plastic with the little knobs in there, and as you can see, they just turn together. You can see they meet each other almost, so you can see why you have to use very thin meat through this. You can pass it through twice, but once seems to be doing doing fine with our stuff. Now then, it comes with a guard, just a plastic guard to protect your fingers. I'll show you the other side of it so you can see the gears. There's the gears where the gears mesh. As you can see, the little tenderizing thing almost meshes as tight as the gears do. This, get back up here where you can see, this just sits right down over it. It's just made of a hard plastic, fits right down over it, and I'm going to feed the meat right in through there. It'll come out the bottom. Oops. It'll come out the bottom into a container that I'll sit right there. Okay, so now let me just show you how this works. My meat, nice and thin sliced. I just put it in here. Clean my hands here. Alright, I just put it in here and then just turn it, and out it comes. Now if you want to, you can run it through a second time, and you get a nice tenderized piece of meat. Just perfect. And it's easy. It's see how smooth it rolls? I'm not having to use any strength. I can do this with one finger. That's how nicely balanced it is. So many things like this, I was concerned about it for a while because I was afraid it, oops, I did that one 3 times, turn it into mush if I'm not careful. I was concerned about this because so many things like grinders, if you try to use them, they require so much arm strength and they kind of wear you out if they're not electric. But this one, it wouldn't be any easier if it were electric. It's that smooth of operation. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. Of course it was a present, so I have no idea what they cost because I didn't ask and I didn't go look it up. But this Sportsman series meat cuber tenderizer, I think, is well worth buying. It will, we're able to enjoy meals now that used to I would wait and kind of splurge on. I'd wait till there was a sale on cube steak, or I'd wait till it went into the clearance bin. But now, you know, I can use this, and it just adds more to it. You can also use it for things that might be a little bit tough, you know, and run it through there, and that's actually what it does, is it tenderizes it. So I hope that y'all will enjoy this. Thank you very much. I guess I should say, I don't get any, these are not a sponsor of mine. I'm not getting anything out of telling you about this. It's just something that since I got it has proven to be a good thing, and I just wanted to share it with y'all. So I guess in this day and age, since so many people do things because they have sponsors, I don't have any sponsors except you guys watching and whatever that. So thanks a bunch. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming by my kitchen.